um, whenever we read Bhagavad Gita very sincerely
and seriously,
whatever the previous life path form or the sinful activities of the past,
does not act as well. I mean, it won't come to us. Does not act on us. Doesn't act on us. Okay. Haribol, thank you so much. Achinta Prabhu, Haribol, thank you for joining. Please do. हो जावे एक बार दो बार देख लो फिर प्रेजेंट करो बोलो मैं देखो तो शेयर करो और one more time very nice one more time last naiva yes
Noiva Shanti Papani
Haribol, thank you so much. Thanks. Meaning.
কেউ যদি শ্রদ্ধা সহকারে আন্তরিকভাবে ভগবত গীতা পঠন করে তাহলে ভগবানের কৃপায় তার পূর্বজন্মের পাপ তার উপর কোনো প্রভাব বিস্তার করে না
sincerely and seriously Bengali में क्या आंतरिक and गुरुत्व okay then did he add by the grace of God
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So let me try. Okay. Gita Dhyayana Shilasya Pranayama Parasya Cha Naiva Shantihi Papani Purva Janmani Kutani Cha. Is that right?
Yeah.
Let me do one more time.
Kubala
माता जी आपका mercy है पूरा आप सब लोग बोले तो मेरे कार है thank you for inspiration let me do one more time गीता अध्ययन शीलस्य प्रणयामा परस्य च नैव शान्तिः पापानि पूर्वजन्म कृतानि च so what Krishna says in the main Mahatya the Gita what is the powerful that why we need to read Bhagavad Gita so Bhagavad Gita in this Gita Dhyana Shilasya by regularly reading with sincere attempts seriousness to understand this knowledge okay Gita Dhyana Shilasya Pranayama Parasya Cha what happens when we have this sincerity and seriousness by the grace of Supreme Lord whatever past misdeeds we did in the previous life doesn't act upon us that means in the Bengali if you look at that Prabhupada quotes that 18.66 Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Praja Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami. If we associate with Bhagavad Gita regularly, sincerely and seriously, we don't need to worry about the sins of previous life, and we have good consciousness so that we doesn't create any bad sins. That's what it is. Okay. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we will learn. So tomorrow, what we need to do, all the 3 words one has to present. Tomorrow, everybody.
Yes.
Tomorrow, I will give another verse, and we have another 3-4 days time. Until Monday, we have to prepare and come. So
when you start,
yeah, 3 verses, one devotee has to recite, and tomorrow I will give another verse. We will practice until next Monday. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Can you tell Radhe Janam to your mom? She has to prepare 3 verses. Okay?
তো কালকে সবাই আমরা যে তিনটা মুখস্থ করেছি এই সপ্তাহে, কালকে সবাই এক একজন করে তিনটা একসাথে বলতে হবে।
ওকে, হরে কৃষ্ণ। দ্বিতীয় বন্দে মাতরম।
হরে কৃষ্ণ।
চলো
Good
প্রণাম।
night.
বাঞ্ছাকল্পতরুভ্যশ্চ কৃপা সিন্ধুভ্যশ্চ হরি। Thank you so much. Nice inspiration.
হরে কৃষ্ণ।
Chalo. Yeah. I don't hear. Super. So when I need 9 books probably. Okay, I will give it to you.
9 to who?
One each, and they have to write as a gift from my side.
No, we have it so much.
Huh?
You want to give it to us?
Our notebook.
No, already so much notebook. Unnecessary, no?
Where?
Right. I have, we have, everybody has.
I don't need it. You don't need it.
Nobody needs. खाने का टाइम गया।
बिजी हो गया ना, अरे एक माला है पेंडिंग में, कंप्लीट करना है। What you have to do next? Your duty is to teach all these 3 verses to your mom. By that way,
Hare Krishna. I cannot take anybody to this. Hare Krishna.
by that way you'll remember. Why I cannot take? How can you say that? Why? What is the problem?
Please. डूब रहा है। Coming from.
Phone. Everybody's situation like this. No, I'm not liberated.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
3 mukasta karo kal. 3
Hare
slokas
Krishna,
mukasta.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
ehane ashu.
Hare Ram.
Ashima ehane ashu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Tell him why you are telling to
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Prabhu Dandavat Pranam Prabhu Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Amu
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती राधानास्वामी नामिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम
Hare Ram,
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Isso muda de exato para mim?
Yeah. No, I have taken. Yeah. Nibe. Close. It's okay. Hare Krishna, Raju Prabhu, Gaurav Prabhu, Samyukta Mataji, Lavanya, Sandhya Mataji, Danda Pranam. All glory to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. We'll start with Mangalacharana prayers. Whoever joins, they can read. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksharanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukha karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatkripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram. Om apavitra pavitro va sarvavastangatu piva yasmare pundari paksham sadhyapyantaram suji. Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. So yesterday, CC Madhya 5th introduction aయిందా? Anybody, please help me here.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Yes, Mataji, Dandavat pranam. So we have done with
Introduction part. Yes, Prabhuji.
CC Madhya introduction, 5th chapter, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Jaya Jaya, please repeat after me. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Madhya Mataji, can you do? Lavanya. Raju Prabhu, you can do.
Jaya Jaya
Jai, Raju Prabhu, Jai.
Jaya Jaya Sri
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya.
Jaya Bhakta Vrinda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Let me do again one more. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gaura Chandra Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Anni Jayane untadi Prabhu. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Jaya Jayane untadi. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Very good. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Do it, Lavanya.
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा.
Sandhya Mataji. Okay. Sirisha Mataji. Deepa Mataji.
Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hari Bol. Thank you. Mataji. Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sorry, later join అయ్యాను. ఏం చేస్తున్నారు?
Just Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita చదువుతున్నాం కదా. We are reciting this mantra.
Okay, Prabhu. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा.
Very good. Nice. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna mantra chedam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. All of you, please repeat.
हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
हरे
Ram
राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Thank you so much, everyone. Start with full consciousness. Anyway, so we are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, written by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. We have done so far 4 chapters. The later passages of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Second chapter, the ecstatic manifestations of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chapter 3 talks about Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stay at the house of Advaita Acharya. Chapter 4, we have read about a devotion service of Sri Madhavendra Puri. Now we are chapter 5, the activities of Sakshi Gopala. The activities of Sakshi Gopala. Yesterday we have done with introduction. So today we'll start with next one. So actually Lalit Mohan Prabhu is unable to join today. He messaged me because he has they have naming ceremony of their kid. They recently they got baby boy. So yeah, he's unable to join. So we'll at the end we'll do some sloka recitation that. Yeah. Start Mataji, Deepa Mataji, 5.1.
Translation to na?
Yeah.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Brahmanya Deva, who appeared as Sakshi Gopala to benefit a Brahmana. For 100 days he travelled through the country, walking on his own legs. Thus his activities are wonderful.
Jai. Yeah, same again. Just now we have done. Do it, Mataji.
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा. Translation: All glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Prabhu, and all glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
3 and okay, 3.
चलिते चलिते आइला याजपुर ग्राम वराह ठाकुरा देखी करीला प्रणाम. Translation. Walking and walking, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his party finally arrived at Yajapura on the river Vaitarani. There he saw the temple of Varahadev and offered his obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Samyukta Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Read,
Yes,
read.
Prabhuji.
This one.
Yes, Prabhuji. Nitya Gita Kaila Prema Bahutastavana Yajapure Sei Ratri Karila Yapana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In the temple of Varahadeva, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engaged in chanting and dancing and offered prayers. He passed that night in the temple.
Yeah, 3-3.
Okay, Prabhuji. Khata ke aila sakshi gopala dekite gopala saundarya deki hayila anandite. Translation. Afterwards, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the town of Kataka to see the temple of the witness Gopala. When he saw the deity of Gopala, he was very much pleased by his beauty. Premaveshe nitya gita kaila katakshana avistahana kaila gopala sthavana. While there, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engaged in chanting and dancing for some time, and being overwhelmed, he offered many prayers to Gopala. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Namaskaram. तेरा पिता राही भक्त गाना संगे गोपालेरा पूर्व कथा सोने बाहु रंगी. Translation by Srila Prabhupada teacher. The night Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in the temple of Gopala, and along with all the devotees, he heard the narration of the Gopala with great pleasure. Nityananda Gosaniya be Sita Brahmila Sakshi Gopala Dhiki Bhari Sataka Aila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada teacher. Previously, when Nityananda Prabhu had toured all over India to see different places of pilgrimage, he also had come to see Sakshi Gopala.
Sorry, Mataji. Sakshi Gopala at Kataka. Sorry.
Okay. Sakshi Gopala at Kataka.
Got it.
Sakshi Gopalera Kata Suni Loka Mukhe Sei Katha Kahina Prabhu Suni Mahasukhe. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu had heard the story of Sakshi Gopala from the townspeople. He now recited this again, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard the narration with great pleasure. Purport. The Sakshi Gopala temple is situated between the Kudra Road railway station and the Jagannatha Puri station. The deity is not presently situated in Kataka, but when Nityananda Prabhu traveled there, the deity was present. Kataka is a town in Orissa situated on the Mahanadi river. When Sakshi Gopala was brought from Vidyanagara in southern India, he stayed for some time at Kataka. Therefore, he was situated for some time in the Jagannath temple. It seems that in the temple of Jagannatha, there was some disagreement between Jagannatha and Sakshi Gopala, a disagreement called Prema Kalaha, a quarrel of love. In order to settle this love quarrel, the king of Orissa constructed a village about 11 miles from Jagannatha Puri. The village was called Satyavadi, and Gopala was stationed there. Therefore, a new temple was constructed. Now there is a Sakshi Gopala station, and people go to Satyavadi and to see the witness Gopala. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Thank you. Let me see. Lavanya, you can read. Radhika Mata in hearing mode.
Yeah.
You read.
पूर्वे विद्यानगरे रदुमिता ब्रह्मानातीता करे परे दुन्हे करीला गमाना. Translation. Formerly at Vidyanagara in South India, there were two Brahmanas who made a long tour to see different places of pilgrimage. Gaya Varanasi Prayaga Sakala Kariya Madhurate Aila Dunhe Anandita Hana. Translation. First of all, they visited Gaya, then Kashi, then Prayaga. Finally, with great pleasure, they come to Mathura. वनयात्राया वन देखे गोवर्धना द्वादश वन देखे शेषे गेला वृंदावना. Translation. After reaching Mathura, they started visiting the different forests of Vrindavana and came to Govardhana hill. They visited all 12 forest vanas and they last came to the town of Vrindavana. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can you scroll up little bit? Purport. The five forests situated on the eastern side of the Yamuna river are Bhadra, Bilvavan, Lohavan, Bandiravan and Mahavan. The seven forests situated on the western side of Yamuna are Madhuvan, Talavan, Kumudavan, Bahulavan, Kamyavan, Kandiravan and Vrindavana. After visiting all these forests, these pilgrims went to a place known as Panchakroshi Vrindavana. Out of the 12 forests, the Vrindavana forest extends from the town of Vrindavana up to Nandagrama and Varsana, a distance of 32 miles, within which the Panchakroshi Vrindavana town is situated.
Very well. So, how many forests there we have in Vrindavan?
12.
Dvadasha.
Eastern.
Right?
Dvadasha, 12.
Dvadasha.
Five eastern side, 7 western side.
Vrajabhumi. क्या है? Dvadasha, right? Dvadasha.
Yeah, 12.
Dvadasha. There's 12. So their names also given, right? You know, eastern side of river Ramuna are called Bhadra, Bilva, Loha, Mandira, and Mahavana. The 7 forests situated on the western side of Yamuna are Madhu, Tala, Kumuda, Bahula, Kamya, Kadira, and Vrindavana. So total 12 forests. Dvadasha, Vrajabhumi, Vrindavan Dham ki say, we say that also there. Yes, this one I will duplicate anyway. Yeah, thank you, Lavanya. Now, I will leave to other devotees. Vani Mataji, are you able to read? Okay. Now, Shirisha Mataji, are you able to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, I'm outside driving, Prabhuji. Once I get home, I'll read.
Yeah, message. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Read
Prabhuji.
Mataji, Shirisha Mataji.
Vrindavane Govindastane Mahadevalaya Se Mandire Gopalera Mahasevahaya. Translation. In the village of Panchakroshi, Vrindavana, at the site where the Govinda temple is now situated, there was a great temple where gorgeous worship of Gopala was performed. Keshi Tirtha Kaliya Hrudade ke Kailas Nana Shri Gopala Deki Tahan Karila Visrama. Translation. After taking baths at different bathing places along the river Yamuna, such as Keshi Ghat and Kaliya Ghata, the pilgrims visited the temple of Gopala. Afterwards, they looked rest in the temple.
There's one more.
Yes. Gopala Saundarya Dunhara Mana Nila Hari Suka Pana Rahe Tahan Dina Doi Chari. Translation. The beauty of the Gopala deity stole away their minds, and feeling great happiness,
They remained there for 2 or 4 days. Continue, Prabhuji.
Yeah, continue this last.
Dui vipra madhye ka vipra vrada praya ara vipra yuva tanra karena sahaya. Translation: one of the 2 brahmanas was an old man and the other was young. The young man was assisting the old one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. And now, Prabhu's Gaurav Prabhu, please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining.
Chota vipra kare sada tanhara sevaya viprera tusta haila mana. Translation: Indeed, the young Brahmana always rendered service to the older one, and the old one, being very satisfied with his service, was pleased with him. Viprabale tomi mora bahu seva kaila sahayana more tirtha karaila. Translation: The older man told the younger, "You have rendered various type of services to me. You have assisted me in traveling to all these places of pilgrim. Putreo pitara aiche na kare sevana tomara prasade ami na pailama srama." Translation: Even my own son does not render such service. By your mercy, I did not become fatigued while on this tour. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, so you can do one more.
Okay, sure, Prabhuji. Krata khanta khaya tomya na kaila samana atevra tomya ami diva kanya dana. If I did not show you any respect, I would be ungrateful. Therefore, I promise to give you my daughter in charity. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Raju Prabhu, please continue.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvatana.
Hare Krishna, Dhanvatana.
Chota vipra kahe sona viprama mahasaya asambhava kaha kane ehi nai haya. Translation: The younger Brahmana replied, "My dear sir, please hear me. You are saying something very unusual. Such a thing never happens." Translation: Mahakulina tumi vidya danadi pravina ahami ami akulina hara dana vidya hina. Translation: You are most aristocratic family man, well educated and very rich. I am not at all aristocratic, and I am without a decent education and have no wealth. Purport: Due to pious activities, one can be enriched by 4 appearances. One may obtain birth in aristocratic family, become highly educated, become very beautiful, and get sufficient quantity of riches. These are symptoms of pious activities performed in the past life. In India, it is still current for an aristocratic family never to consider a marriage with a common family. Though the caste may be the same, to maintain aristocracy, such marriages are rejected. No poor man will dare marry the daughter of a rich man. Because of this, when the elderly Brahmana offered the young Brahmana his daughter, the young Brahmana did not believe that it would be possible to marry her. Therefore, he asked the elderly Brahmana why he was proposing something unprecedented, asambhava. It was unheard of for an aristocratic person to offer his daughter to a person who was both uneducated and poor. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. You have to read this one also.
This one also, Prabhu?
Yeah, go ahead, Prabhu.
Okay. Kanya dana patra ami nahai to mara Krishna Prityekari Tomara Seva Vyavahara. Translation: Sir, I am not suitable bridegroom for your daughter. I render service to you only for the satisfaction of Krishna. Purport: both Brahmanas were pure Vaishnavas. The younger man took special care of the older one simply to please Krishna. Hare Krishna, can you scroll? Yeah. In Srimad Bhagavatam 11.19.21, Krishna says, Madbhakta puja bhyakdika. Madbhakta puja bhyakdika. It is better to render service to my devotees. Thus, according to the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is better to be servant of the servant of God. One should not try to serve Krishna directly. A pure Vaishnava serves a servant of Krishna and indicates himself as a servant of Krishna. This is pleasing to Lord Krishna. Srila Narottama Das Thakura confirms this philosophy. Chadiya Vaishnava Seva Nistara Payeche Keva. Unless one serves the liberated Vaishnava, he cannot attain liberation by directly serving Krishna. He must serve the servant of Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Anybody remember any verse? You frequently quote. Servant of.
Gopi Bharta Kamalayor Dasa Dasa Anudasa.
Gopi Bharta Padala Kamalayor Dasa Anudasa. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. Krishna himself saying that, not directly worshipping. If you worship my devotee, I am very much pleased. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:19-21. You can refer later that verse. We'll continue. No. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, where is there? Chandraval Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Please read. Suman Prabhu there. Next.
Hare Krishna. Brahmana sevaya Krishnera priti badahaya tanhara santoshe bhakti sampad badaya. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Krishna is very much pleased by service rendered to Brahmanas, and when the Lord is pleased, the opulence of one's devotional service increases. Purport: in this regard, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura comments that the younger Brahmana rendered service to the older one with the purpose of negotiation, the purpose of pleasing Krishna. It was not a matter of ordinary worldly dealings. Krishna is pleased when a Vaishnava is rendered service. Because the younger Brahmana served the older one, Lord Gopala agreed to become a witness of the marriage negotiation in order to maintain the prestige of both devotees. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would certainly not have liked to hear about the material dealings unless such dealings were exchanged between two Vaishnavas. Marriage arrangements and ceremonies belong to ordinary material karma kanda sections of the scriptures. The Vaishnavas, however, are not interested in any kind of karma kanda dealings. Srila Narottama Das Thakura says, karma kanda jnana kanda kevala vishera banda. For a Vaishnava, the karma kanda and jnana kanda sections of the Vedas are unnecessary. Indeed, a real Vaishnava takes these sections as a poison pot, Vishera Bandha. Sometimes we take part in the marriage ceremony for our disciples, but this does not mean that we are interested in karma kanda activities. Sometimes, not knowing the Vaishnava philosophy, an outsider citizen such activity, maintaining that a sannyasi should not take part in a marriage ceremony between a young boy and a young girl. However, this is not a karma kanda activity because our purpose is to spread the Krishna conscious movement. We are giving all facility to the general populace to take a Krishna consciousness, and in order to fix the devotees in concentration on the service of the Lord, marriage is sometimes allowed. We have experienced that such married couples actually render very important service to the mission. Therefore, one should not misunderstand when sannyasi takes part in a marriage ceremony. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu took great pleasure in hearing about the marriage ceremony between the young Brahmana and the daughter of the elderly Brahmana. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. This is very nice. For Vaishnava, this one. Sri Narottam Das Thakur says, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Kevala Vishera Bhanda. What is saying meaning? The Vaishnavas, however, not interested in any kind of Karma Kanda dealings. Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Kevala Vishera Bhanda. Vishera Bhanda means poison pot. Devotees are always concerned about how to please Supreme Lord in all places, circumstances, all the times. In Manasa Vacha Karmana, the mind, the activities, Manasa Vacha is with speech, words. That's it. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Again, yeah, Akinjan Prabhu, please read. Akinjan Prabhu.
2 minutes, bro. I'll
Sure.
take my
Meanwhile, I will ask Suman Prabhu to read. Suman Prabhu, please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Bada Vipra kahe tumina khara samsaya hamake khanya diba ami karila nischaya. Translation. The older Brahmana replied, "Oh, my dear boy, do not doubt me. I will give you my daughter in charity. I have already decided this."
Read 2 more verses, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Chota viprabale tomara Sri Putra Sabha Bahujnati Kosti tomara Bahuta Bandhava. Translation. The young Brahmana said, "You have a wife and sons, and you have a large circle of relatives and friends." Sabara Sammati Vina Nahe Kanyadana Rukminira Pita Bismakha Tahate Pramana. Translation. Without the consent of all your friends and relatives, it is not possible to give me your daughter in charity. Just consider the story of Queen Rukmini and her father Bismaka.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Suman Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Akinjan Prabhu. Now
Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Bhishmakare icha Krishna Kanya Samarpita Putrena Virodhe Kanya Narila Arpita. King Bhishmaka wanted to give his daughter Rukmini in charity to Krishna, but Rukmini, his eldest son, objected. Therefore, he could not carry out his decision. Purport. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.52.25, Bandhunam ichhatham dhatum Krishnaya Bhaginim Nripa Tato Nirvarya Krishna Dvid Rukmi Chaijam Amanyate. King Bhishmaka of Vidarbha wanted to offer Krishna his daughter Rukmini, but Rukmi, the eldest of his 5 sons, objected. Therefore, Bhishmaka withdrew his decision and decided to offer Rukmini to the kingdom of C.D. Shishupala, who was a cousin of Krishna. However, Rukmini conceived a trick. She sent a letter to Krishna asking him to kidnap her. Thus, in order to please Rukmini, who was his great devotee, Krishna kidnapped her. There ensued a great fight between Krishna and the opposing party headed by Rukmini's brother Rukmi.
Rukmi was defeated and because of his harsh words against Krishna was about to be killed, but he was saved at the request of Rukmini. However, Krishna shaved off all of Rukmi's hair with his sword. Sri Balrama did not like this, and so to please Rukmini, Balrama rebuked Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Cheri Raju, Shishupal. I'm still remembering some good times with Mahabharata serial. I have gone through some. Very nice. Now, who else left? Let me see. Mana. Vishwambar Sharan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining. Please read, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Pranam.
बड़ा विप्र कई कन्या मोरा निज धन दे निसे दीपे पुनजन. The elderly Brahman translation. The elderly Brahmana said, "My daughter is my own property. If I choose to give my property to someone who has the power to stop me." Next. तुमा के कन्या दीप सबके कारी तिरस्कार संशय न कारी तुम्ही करहा स्वीकार. My dear translation, my dear boy, I will give my daughter to you in charity, and I will neglect the position of all others. Don't doubt me in this regard. Just accept my proposal. छोटा विप्र कई यादि कन्या दीते मन गोपाल रे आगे कई यही सत्य वचन. Translation. The younger Brahman replied, "If you have decided to give your younger daughter to me, then say so before the Gopala deity." Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Vani Mataji, are you able to read now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, do this.
Okay, purport. Okay. Madhya Leela 5.32. गोपालेरा आगे विप्र कहिते लगिला तुमी जाना निजा कन्या तहारे आमी धीला. Translation. Coming before Gopala, the elderly Brahmana said, "My dear Lord, please witness that I have given my daughter to this boy." Purport. In India, it is still a custom for a daughter to be offered to someone simply by word. This is called Vagdata. This means that the father, brother, or guardian of the girl has given his word that she will be married to a certain man. Consequently, the daughter cannot be married to anyone else. She is reserved by virtue of the honest words of the father or guardian. There are many instances in which the parents of the female child have given someone a verbal promise, and their daughter will be married to his son. Both parties agree to wait until the boy and girl are grown up, and then the marriage takes place. Following the custom, which is very old in India, the elderly Brahmana promised to give his daughter to the younger Brahmana in charity, and he promised this before the Gopala deity. In India, the custom is to honor any promise made before the deity. Such a promise cannot be cancelled. In Indian villages, whenever there is a quarrel between two parties, they go to the temple to settle the quarrel. Whatever is spoken in front of the deity is taken to be true. So, for no one would dare lie before the deity. The same principle was followed in the battle of Kurukshetra. Therefore, in the very beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, it is stated, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre. But by not becoming God conscious, human society is deteriorating to the lowest standard of animal life. This Krishna consciousness movement is very essential to reviving God consciousness among the general populace. If people actually become God conscious, all quarrels can be settled outside of court, as happened in the case of two Brahmanas whose disagreement was settled by the witness Gopala. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you for reading, Matadi. CC Madhya. మీరు టచ్ చేస్తున్నారు CC మధ్యను కూడా హరిబోల్.
Thank you.
Let me also read and we can wrap up and go to Sloka recitation. We will end up call by 10:30, Yes. We'll see how it works. Otherwise, I will give it to Mataji, then Mataji can make it. Deepa Mataji, until 9:20. Whatever you likes to do. But I want to log up by 10:30. CC Madhya 5.33. Chota viprabale thakura tumi mora sakshi. Toma sakshi bolai mo yadi anyata dekhi. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Then the younger Brahmana addressed the deity, saying, "My dear Lord, you are my witness. I shall call for you to testify if it is necessary later on." Etabali dui jane chalila desere guru buddhye chota vipra bahu seva kare. After these talks, these two Brahmanas started for home. As usual, the young Brahmana accompanied the elderly Brahmana as if the older Brahmana were a guru, spiritual master, and rendered him service in various ways. I will conclude with this last one. 35. Deshe ashidui jane gela nija ghare kata dina bada vipra chintita antare. Come 2 verses read and go. Come. After returning to Vidyanagara, each Brahmana went to his respective home. After some time, the elderly Brahmana became very anxious. 2 verses you did and we go. This is CC Madhya, okay? There is specific tune. Itevi prevakya dilon hemate satya haya sti putra jnati bandhu jani venishaya. Try.
Itevi prevakya dilon hemate satya haya sti putra jnati bandhu jani venishaya. He began to think, I have given my word to a Brahmana in a holy place, and what I promised will certainly come to pass. And I must now disclose this to my wife, sons, other relatives, and friends.
One last, okay?
Yeah.
Same tune.
5:37. Ekadina nija luka ekatra karila tasabara age shava vritanta kaila. Translation: Thus one day, the elderly Brahmana called for a meeting of all his relatives and friends. And before them all, he narrated what had taken place in front of Gopala.
Haribol, Bengali boy, Amit ki jai. You can go. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So now we'll start recitation. Thank you so much for reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila. Entitled as? Anybody quickly? Entitled as? Entitled as? Chapter name?
Activities of Sakshi Gopal.
See, you have to remember what we are reading, which chapter we are reading, just to meditate. Okay, so now I'm just sharing. Okay, yeah. Mataji, it's better you conduct Deepa Mataji. Okay, I'm gonna share PDF. You can share and do this. Okay, Mataji. Deepa Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandatanam. Sorry, Chapandi Prabhuji.
Are you able to run?
The call from 9 ఇప్పుడు నుంచేనా?
ఇప్పుడు తీసుకున్నాను ప్రాబ్లం, బట్ అదే 9:20 వరకు అందరికి డివోటీస్ ఒక్కొక్కసారి మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ శ్లోకం భాగవతం చేయించండి. చేస్తారా?
చేస్తాను ప్రభుజీ.
మీకు డౌన్లోడ్ ఇస్తా, PDF ఫైల్ ఇస్తా, యూ కెన్ షేర్ అండ్ నేను ఇది మీరు కంటిన్యూ అయిపోయేంత వరకు యూజ్ చేసుకోండి.
ఓకే, ఎందులో పంపిస్తున్నారు ప్రభుజీ?
వాట్సాప్.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ, నేను వాట్సాప్లో ఉన్నాను, పంపించండి.
మీరు పెట్టిన మెసేజ్ ఈరోజు చూస్తున్నాం అంటది. బాగా రాశారా ఎగ్జామ్, హ్యాపీ కృష్ణ గారు బర్త్డే. సారీ నేను చూసుకోలేదు మెసేజ్.
రాశారా ప్రభుజీ? బాగా
రాశానంటే ఇక కొంత కష్టపడ్డాను మాది. కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ కి సొంతంగా ఆలోచించి కవిత్వం
రాశారా? ఏంటో నాది లాస్ట్ వరకు బాగానే రాశాను ప్రభుజీ. లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఒక్కసారి బ్లాంక్ అయ్యాను, కొంచెం టైం పట్టింది. దాని తర్వాత ఇట్ వాస్ ఫైన్.
గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడం బాగా అది మాది. పెద్ద పెద్ద క్వశ్చన్లకు ఏం రాస్తాం, ఇక అన్ని తెలిసిన శ్లోకాలు అని కనెక్టెడ్ గా ఏదో ఒకటి పెట్టి చేసిన.
వరకు నేను సొంతంగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యాను, అవి నేను చేయగలిగాను ప్రభుజీ. ఎక్కడైతే నేను వేరే వాళ్ళది చూసి ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యానో ఆ ఆన్సర్స్ లో బ్లాంక్ అయ్యాను. సో నేను ఓన్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతేనే నాకు గుర్తుంటుంది.
యా ఈ ఆనందం ప్రభుజీ ఉన్నాయి కరెక్టే, కానీ బట్ స్టిల్
కానీ అవి చూసి మనం ప్రిపేర్ అయితే అవ్వదు ప్రభుజీ,
అసలు
గుర్తుండదు.
కాదు అది. అందుకే
అది నాకు ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యూ డేస్ లోనే అర్థమైపోయింది. అందుకని వెంటనే నేను మళ్ళీ మొత్తం చదవడం మొదలెట్టాను. కానీ ఐ కుడ్ రీచ్ ఓన్లీ ద 13th చాప్టర్, బట్ ఫార్చునేట్లీ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద క్వశ్చన్స్ వేర్ టిల్ 13th చాప్టర్.
ఎస్ మాతాజీ. సో యాక్చువల్గా నౌ ఆన్వర్డ్స్ వాట్ వి నీడ్ టు డూ, బెటర్ టు ప్రిపేర్ అవర్ ఓన్.
Yes.
ఎందుకంటే ఇట్స్ అన్నెసెసరీ అంటే ఒక్కొక్కటి ఐడియా. సో ఈజ్ పాయింట్
Slokas వరకు we can prepare together ప్రభుజీ. Answers I think we have to prepare on our own.
Yeah, because that way everybody gets own preparation and their own way to add words by looking at
And Bhagavatam we need to spend time ప్రభుజీ. Otherwise there is no point of us being there.
After writing
We don't
2
spend.
CBAs, now I'm realizing we need to spend a lot of time actually. By after only one time attending is not enough. We have to go through recording one more time actually, 1-2 times. Then only we will get the relish of Srimad Bhagavatam in the Bhakti Vaibhava course. That's where we get to know. And oka idea ఏమొచ్చిందంటే మాతాజీ, they already given the predefined questions for CBA3 for second canto. We have PDFs also, right, in the previous sessions. ప్రభు చెప్పినాయి అంటే ఒక్కొక్క వర్స్కి ఒక్కొక్క లైనర్, వన్ లైనర్ పెట్టిండు కదా. సో ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు ప్రిపేర్ అండ్ సిమిలర్లీ my own answers. I wanted to, this time onwards, I want to do myself and I will share it with you. You can review.
నేను ప్లాన్ చేసిన స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి చదువుతాను.
Better to have that one. We already have predefined questions. Just need to spend some time. That's it. It will be done.
మీరు you made me the host ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah, I'm doing now. You download that one and you can.
I downloaded ప్రభుజీ.
I'm making you host. 1 second. Yeah, 12 devotees there, Mother, including me. So I'll do once and be in hearing mode. Then you can contact for everybody's host. Yes. Yeah, I made you, Mother. Very well. Yes, ఇది కొంచెము సైజ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయండి for good visibility. ఒక ప్రభుత్వతోని ఒక మాతతోని నేను చదివిన తర్వాత ఈ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ చదివాను మాతది. ఎందుకంటే వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఫస్ట్ త్రీ భాగవతం వర్సెస్ ఆర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ దట్ ఫస్ట్ 3 verses. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్. సో మీరు ఒక ప్రభుజీని కానీ ఒక మాతని కానీ 2 సార్లు చదివించండి. ఐ విల్ డూ once and I've been hearing more. Thank you, Mother. Okay.
I'll have to log off at 9:20, Prabhuji.
Yeah, whatever 9:20. How many devotees can be able to do it? And
yeah, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Another 20 minutes. Yeah, another 20 minutes. Another 20 now. 20 plus 12.
20 plus 12.
30 minutes easy. మీరు అందరూ ఒకసారి ఈజీ అయిపోతుంది. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఆడుంది కలర్ కొంచెం.
Whoever needs to log off early because of office or anything, kindly raise your hand so that I can first give turns to those.
Yes, that's true. Very right. Let me know. That's one. That tune, right? We learned in Anchor Slokas. Barha Pidam Natavara Madhu. Okay. Janmadhyashayato Anvayaditaratas Chartveshu Abhignaswara Tene Brahma Hrudaya Adikavaye Muhyante Yat Suraya Tejo Vari Mrudam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. They're all mantras actually. If you sincerely neatగా వింటే కనుక you get the same benefit. పరీక్షిత్ మహారాజ్ విన్నాడు. సో చదువుతుంటేనే ఒక రకమైన ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది, వైబ్రేషన్. జన్మాద్యస్య యతోన్వయాదితరతశ్చర్త్వేషు అభిజ్ఞాస్వరాట్ తేనే బ్రహ్మ హృదయ ఆది కవయే ముహ్యంతి యత్ सूरया तेजो वारिमृणां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्त कुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. Thank you, Mataji. You all continue.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody who needs to log off early because of offices, kindly raise your hand in the this one in the Zoom, Prabhuji's Mataji's. Otherwise, I'll go in the order that I can see the devotees. Yeah. Sapan Prabhu,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah, can I read Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadhyasya yatonvayad itaras charteshva abhignaswarat tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muyanti yat suraya tejo vari mridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरष्टकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Akinjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, please do.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadhyasya yato navayattar itaras chatasvo abhignasvara tene brahma hridayadi kaveye muhyanti yat suraya tejo varimritam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha धास्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Sandhya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janma Yasya Yato Nwayat Itaratas Charte Swapagna Swarat Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayaha Tejo Varimridham Yati Nivinamayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirashta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi.
Mataji, third and fourth line Malli oksar cheyali. Tejovari mridam. There is no d. Mridam. Okay, the ra kinda dot undi, the kinda ledu. Mridam yatha vinimayo and dhamna swena sada nirasta. There also it is not nirashta, it is nirasta because there is no dot down. Malli cheyandi oksari.
Janmadyasya yato nwayad itaratas charte swapagna swarat tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surayaha tejo varimridam yatha vinamayo yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you,
Samyukta Mataji,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadyasya yatonvayat sorry Mataji. Janmadyasya yatonvayat itaratas charteshvabhignasvarat tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surayaha tejo vari mrudam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि.
Very good, Mataji.
Correct.
Thank you. Correct, Mataji. Ram Reddy Prabhu unnara?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरताश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नास्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृधां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Chandramouli Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya yatonvayat atirataschatte svabhijnasvarat tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yatsuraya tejo varimudam yata vinimaya yata trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhanti satyam param dhimahi.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Lavani Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नास्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि.
Thank you, Mataji. Then Sirisha Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sirisha Mataji. Raju Prabhu. Vani Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया तेजो वारिमृदं यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि.
Thank you, Mataji. Raju Prabhu called on you. Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Om
Krishna.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratas charteshvabhignasvarat tene brahma hridayadikavaye muhyanti yatsuraya tejo varimrudam yata vinimayo yatrarti sargo mrisha धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तर कुहकं सत्यं परम धीमहि.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderfully done.
Thank you,
Vani
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, you have to do the shloka as well as translation, Mataji, because you are yet to write this exam.
Sure, Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadhyasya yato namayat iti ratas prateshva abhignaswarat tene brahma hridayadikavaye muhyanti yatsuraya tejo varimrutam yatha vinimaya yatra tripasho Amna svena sada nirashtakuhakam satyam paramatimahi.
Well done on the tune, Mataji. Only first line we need to repeat. జన్మాద్యస్య ఎక్కడైతే dy ఉంటుందో నెక్స్ట్ వర్డ్ అక్కడ కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది అనమాట. జన్మాద్యస్య యతోన్వయాద్ ఇతరతస్ చార్థేష్వభిజ్ఞ వి ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో అది కూడా నెక్స్ట్ వర్డ్ లోకి మర్జ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. చార్థేష్వభిజ్ఞ స్వరాట్. సో జన్మాద్యస్య యతోన్వయాదితరతస్ చార్థేష్వభిజ్ఞ స్వరాట్ తేనే బ్రహ్మ హృదయాది కవయే ముహ్యంతి యత్సూరయః తేజో వారిమృతాం యథా వినిమయో యత్ర త్రిసర్గో మృషా ధామ్నా స్వేన సదా నిరస్తకుహకం సత్యం పరం ధీమహి. నిరస్త, నో నిరష్ట. ఓకే,
Nirasta.
ప్లీజ్ రిపీట్.
Nirasta. This Nirasta, Mataji.
నిరస్త, ఎస్.
Sada Nirasta. Okay.
టీ కింద డాట్ ఉంటేనే మీకు టా వస్తుంది మాతాజీ. దేని కిందైనా డాట్ ఉంటే అప్పుడే దానికి వేరే మారిపోతుంది అనమాట. అదర్వైజ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ నిరస్త. ఓకే,
Okay. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా మాతాజీ.
మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి. యా.
జన్మాద్యస్య యితోన్మయస్తి రతస్ చార్తేష్వ అభిజ్ఞాత్ స్వరాట్. ఇది మాత్రం ఎప్పుడు కన్ఫ్యూజన్.
అభిజ్ఞ జేఎన్ ఎక్కడైతే వస్తుందో అది జ్ఞా.
ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు రీడ్ ద జే ఆల్సో.
No, what happens is that when it is jn it becomes gyan. Gya wala gya. It is not jna, it is gya. Okay, chatheshva abhigya swarat.
Okay. Janmadhyasya yato nayat iti ratas chateshva abhinaswarat.
Yeah, please continue.
Tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yatsuraya tejo varimృతాం yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrita ధామ్నా స్వేన సదా నిరస్తకుహకం సత్యం పరమ ధీమహి.
Yes, Mataji. Please read the translation.
Translation. O my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna because he is absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly or indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other causes beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge onto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusionary representations of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual. Although they are unreal, I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from illusionary representation of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Giriraj
Mataji.
Prabhu. Yeah, no problem. Giriraj Prabhu, అందరిది అయిపోయింది Prabhuji. Should we wind up the call? Okay. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय. श्रीला प्रपात बुक रीडिंग की जय. श्रीमद् भगवत गीता की जय. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय. हरे कृष्णा, दंडवत प्रणाम. हरे कृष्णा. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mataji.